Whoa! Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ryan Retro channel. For those of you who don't know, I actually run two channels. I have my Ryan Retro channel and I have a Korea travel channel where I go all over Korea to beautiful places, interesting places, places people say I'm gonna die if I go to. So I thought, why not merge my two channels together and make a video about traveling Korea amongst the seagulls. So let's see what it's like to go traveling with the Retroid Pocket 5 in amongst all the seagulls.
South Korea's beach, come with me. The Retro Pocket 5 is all I need. Oh, Ryan Korea and Ryan Retro. Two channels in one, baby, let's go.
What is going on over there? This hotel is actually quite a bit nicer than I expected it to be, considering it's not very expensive and has a lovely ocean view. So now it's time to relax with the Retroid Pocket 5. I didn't bring my laptop, my iPad, nothing with me today. So all I really have is my phone and the Retroid Pocket 5 to keep me company. I feel myself wanting to play some Windows games right now, but I deleted all of the Windows games off of here a few days ago. So no Winlater, no Game Hub, nothing. And I'm thinking, what is the quickest, easiest way to get some Windows games back on here? And I'm thinking probably Pluvia. I did a video on Pluvia before. It's a Steam client for Android, which is in very, very early stages. But the games that do work on Pluvia install very simply. You should always be careful when connecting to public Wi-Fi like a hotel. So instead of that, I'm going to connect the Retroid Pocket 5 to my phone's hotspot. And I'm going to use that to sign into Steam and get some games up and running. So I just signed into Pluvia using my phone. I can now scroll through my Steam library and pick a game I'd like to try. But we are going to be limited to only DRM-free games. So I'll install the Messenger as well as trying another few games. And while they're installing, let's order some food. One of the great things about living in South Korea is the food delivery is nuts. You can order pretty much any kind of food you can imagine around the clock, even at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., everything's still open. It's crazy. As a lot of you watching on this Ryan Retro channel may be new to Korea, I'm going to show you Korea's version of McDonald's, as I'm really craving their Oreo right now. They have some items on the menu such as the mozzarella in the burger, which is like a hash brown filled with mozzarella cheese. That's actually really good. They have a burger where the bun is replaced with fried rice. They have a shrimp burger, which is a square, which just makes me worry what's actually inside it. And they also have the T-Rex burger, which is just a massive slab of chicken. This one's actually quite good. But I'm going to go for the classic double X2 burger to give me some energy for a long gaming session. Also, just while we're waiting for the food to come and also the games to install, I've raided this toiletry bag, which seems to be a lucky dip between ordinary, bubbly, or calm, and we've got the ordinary variant, and they've given us 2 facial lotions, 2 facial toners, 2 facial cleansers, 1 razor, 1 lady set, 1 soap, a shower towel, 2 toothbrushes, 2 toothpastes, and a comb. We've also got 2 sachets of Americano and 2 sachets of white gold. By the way, this is probably the best brand of instant coffee in the world. It is actually popular around the world. And this basically makes Korea operate. So if you haven't tried Maxim, it's really, really good. The food has arrived so quickly, I've not even been able to get any games working yet on Pluvia. I've actually tried to switch over to Winlater, which I'll do in a minute after I eat my dinner. So let's just have a quick look at Korean McDonald's Lotteria. We have some fries, which honestly are pretty good, but they can't compare to McDonald's fries because I think McDonald's fries are S tier. We have Coke, which, you know, Coke is Coke, it's great. We have their infamously awful burgers. You can see here the cheese is still plasticky looking. It's not even melted at all yet, it's just straight out of a fridge. And burgers in Korea are 90% lettuce. But this is one of the best of a bad bunch. And then we have the star of the show. This thing is delicious. I much prefer this over a McFlurry or any of the other competition. It's just simple vanilla ice cream with chocolate chunks in it, and it is delicious. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'll see you again in a second through the magic of editing when we'll jump into some Windows gaming. I've loaded up my Steam save of Stardew Valley through Winlater, and I'm going to sink some time into this tonight as I relax before bed. And I'm going to wake up in the morning for the sunrise, so I'll see you then. So I just watched the beautiful sunrise and now I'm chilling with the Retroid Pocket 5 before I head out in a few minutes, playing some mind-numbing games on the Retroid Pocket 5 like Crazy Taxi and Stumble Guys. Just some arcadey games I don't really need to think about before I head out there and go check out the beach. I made sure to get the guy's Instagram and I told him I'll send him the pictures because they're really funny. Those guys left and we now have some very peaceful resting seagulls. Oh, our dog's chasing them away. This was meant to be a video about me traveling with the Retroid Pocket 5, but it's turning into a video of me chasing seagulls. So I'm going to take a walk along the beach now and find a nice chill place to sit down and play some games. Walking along the beach on a Saturday morning is not very busy. In the middle of August, it will be absolutely packed here. But as we're just in March, it's not too busy and there's a lovely breeze right now. So I'm actually going to make my way over to a famous lake and show you around there, find a place to sit down over there and play some games. I also just took some cute pictures of this woman's dog, which I sent her on Instagram as well, and she seems very happy about it. I'm looking out to sea on the Wind Waker HD on the Wii U, and I'm looking out to sea in real life. What a combination. We're here at Gyeongpo Beach, and one thing you'll notice is this little coffee sign here, because Gangneung is actually famous for beachside coffee, which I'm sure will resonate with a lot of you, because it does for me. It's a bit windy. Oh my God! So I plan to go over to that lake behind me and sit down in a nice, peaceful place and play the Retroid Pocket 5, but with this extreme gust of wind, I don't think it's going to be possible without blowing away. So instead, we're going to move on to the famous coffee street. Nobody's on the swinging bench right now because due to the weather, it's basically a roller coaster ride. So I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, swinging away, and let's fire up another game. I decided to play some FIFA 18, my favorite FIFA game on the Retro Pocket 5, and I'm not sure how well this is coming across. I feel that you can mostly just see reflections because the screen on the Retro Pocket 5 is very shiny, but I can actually see the game pretty well. The brightness on the Retro Pocket 5 is really good. It goes really bright, and while it's not incredibly bright in pure sunlight like this, it is more than visible, more than playable, and I am overall happy with the brightness. But I would also be happy if it got just a little bit brighter. And I also think maybe I should buy some kind of matte screen protector so that you can see this better, because right now you're just seeing my face and an action camera. Hello. The wind is still going absolutely crazy. I've walked from Gyeongpo Beach to Gangneung Beach. I'm going to sit here and take a rest and play some Virtua Tennis on the Retro Pocket 5, and then one beach down, 2 more to go. In Korea, you can always find these outdoor gyms everywhere that are mostly used by elderly people, but that's one of the reasons elderly people are so fit here. I'm not quite sure how to turn this. It's like really low like this. I want these handles to be up here, so I'm kind of crouched down like this. I'm not sure if this is right. Do I look like an Olympian? Muscle Beach. Whoa, look at the muscles. This is Anmok Beach Coffee Street. There are so many unique and interesting cafes here, as well as a few franchises, and even some people posing inside coffee cups. I chose this really nice cafe called Santorini, based on the area of Greece. So I just ordered my coffee, and I'm actually going to get a text message when it's available, which is something completely new to me. I've never seen that before, but it seems very convenient. And now we wait. And I just got a message 2 minutes later saying it's available, so let's go get it. I actually took the comb from the hotel. Been walking in the wind for 2 hours. This coffee is actually delicious. It tastes really, really, really nice. So I'm going to sit here, chill for maybe about an hour. I'm going to play some more FIFA 18 and maybe also jump into a little bit of Balatro to pass the time. So I sat there enjoying the view, playing FIFA 18, a bit of virtual tennis, some Yu-Gi-Oh on the PSP, some more Ace Golf on the GameCube, and I even got into some PS3 emulation. During this time, I also played around with Beacon Launcher instead of ESDE, and I really like how quickly it launches into games. It feels snappier than ESDE, so I might have to put together a comparison video soon. So how is the Retroid Pocket 5 for travel? Well, in a word, excellent. I usually take the Trim UI brick with me. I'm a huge fan of this because it's so small and light and easy to throw in a bag without worrying about. But the Retroid Pocket 5 just has so much more power than this. The brick is more for Game Boy Advance emulation and that kind of era of gaming. You can do a bit of Dreamcast and PSP, but it's a bit finicky and doesn't really work that smoothly. Whereas those systems play extremely smoothly on the Retroid Pocket 5. We can even emulate Secret Console, Windows games, we're getting some preliminary PS3 support. It's just incredible what this can do given its size. Of course, if you wanted a lot more power, you could bring something like a Steam Deck, but comparing the size of these two, it is a ginormous difference. I wouldn't take the Steam Deck with me on a trip because it's just too big and heavy for me. So maybe if you wanted to split the difference between the size and power of these two devices, you could get the Retroid Pocket 5's big brother, the Odin 2 Portal. It's quite a bit smaller than the Steam Deck and still has a lot of power, but it's considerably larger than the Retroid Pocket 5, and for travel, this is still, in my opinion, a little bit too large. The Retroid Pocket 5 really is small. It's even quite a bit smaller than a Nintendo Switch. So for me, out of all of these devices, the Retroid Pocket 5 is the travel king. It's the best combination of power and portability, and the battery life is also fantastic. I still have 50% of my battery left after using it quite a lot throughout the day. So my final verdict on traveling with the Retroid Pocket 5, it is brilliant. Even this guy thinks so. Please like and subscribe if you didn't already, and I'll see you again next time for another video about the Retroid Pocket 5 and also various other devices. Thanks for watching. Bye.